Well, a pleasant good Sunday afternoon. It's the 21st of March. Well, there's been a lot of upsets in the March Madness already. UCLA and USC won big last night for our local schools. But some of the top seeds, that we saw were knocked out. Something I didn't expect to see. That's why you gotta love March Madness. Of course, we're just getting out of this round of 32. Then in a few days it will be the Sweet 16, and then next weekend the Elite Eight. And then first weekend in April it's going to be the Final Four. But they're playing in a bubble this year in Indiana with limited capacity or no fans. And the Lakers are the number 3 seed right now in the Western Conference with last night's loss, and they play the Phoenix Suns tonight. Yeah, Phoenix is number 2 in the West. Utah's number 1. And I just checked that the Atlanta Hawks are number 4 in the East. Yeah, behind Brooklyn and Milwaukee and Philly. Yeah, the Clippers are number 4 in the West right now with their win over the Hornets last night. In spring training, both the Dodgers and Angels lost, unfortunately. The Dodgers losing to the rival Giants, well, I understand. It's just a game. It's only spring training. And yes, I understand that the Giants are still our main rivals, but I still hate Houston even more. And then you got to start hating on the San Diego Padres because of all the money they spent on big players, including Tatis and Machado and Hosmer and Blake Snell and Yu Darvish. But those are not like the Padres in the past. I mean, the good times was when Tony Gwynn was on the team, and Dave Winfield and Ozzie Smith and Ken Caminiti and Steve Finley. The Padres of the 80s and 90s were fun to watch, though, when they played at the old Jack Murphy Stadium. I like their navy blue uniforms better anyway. I really don't like that brown and yellow. The Angels are trying to reach the playoffs for the first time since 2014, but they're in a tough American League West. I just hope the Astros don't get in this year. I don't mind seeing Oakland up there, though. They're all right. But the Dodgers, I think, are favored to win the division for the 9th straight year. And this is our last week in Arizona. The Angels play the Cubs tomorrow at 1, and tomorrow night against Seattle with the Dodgers at 6:40. So let's try to finish on a high note in spring training. Well, X-rays came back negative on LeBron James. But he is going to be out for a while, though. I'm not sure. We're wounded with LeBron and AD out with injuries. AD is going to be reevaluated this week, and with the playoffs just a couple months away, I just hope that we get hot at the end. And I'm not really concerned about home court advantage because the best team really doesn't always win. Look at the Milwaukee Bucks. They didn't even get to the NBA Finals. Look at the Houston Rockets a few years ago. They lost in 7 games to the Warriors in the Western Finals. And the 2016 Warriors had the best record, going 73-9, and they came within a game of a championship, but Cleveland came back and won. I have to say the greatest team of all time, record-wise in the regular season and the playoffs, has to be the 95-96 Bulls when they won 72 games and went on to win it all. And I have to say the 2000 Lakers are on that list too. And same with the 2009 Lakers, how you perform in the regular season and at the end. But there's really only a few baseball teams that have gone really far, that have won. The 1998 Yankees, the 1986 Mets, the 2018 Red Sox, and the 75 Reds, and the 1909 Pirates and the 1927 Yankees had the best records in baseball and would win the whole thing. Meanwhile, a happy birthday to Sean Dunston and to Tommy Davis and to Matthew Broderick and to the late Justin Pierce. Well, we're having nice weather overall. Meanwhile, I'll catch you all later. Amen.